All right, welcome to this video, and I hope you're ready to learn the most valuable skill that I truly believe this is the most valuable skill you can learn. If anyone was to ask me, what is the number one skill right now that you think is the most important for anyone that wants to be an entrepreneur or make money as a consultant to other businesses, I would absolutely tell you that learning how to generate leads via Google is the number one tool, number one skill that you should learn. Now, the reason is because it works for just about any business. I mean, let's just think about this. Take away all the hype of, everybody says that their way is best. I want you to think about this objectively, okay? Think about this. When people have a need, what do you do every day? When you want to find a business in your area, don't you search Google? I mean, everyone searches Google. I mean, this is just common sense that when people have a need, when someone wants to find a doctor, they search Google. When someone wants to find a chiropractor, they search Google. When someone wants to find an attorney, they search Google. When someone wants to find anything, really anything, they search Google. So and that's, prospects that are looking to find you. This is not you trying to chase after prospects and try to get them to come to you. This is people searching and finding you when your ad is at the top of the page when they search for their specific need on Google. So this works for just about any business. There's very few businesses that I know that this doesn't work for. Specifically, I'm talking about physical businesses, local businesses, not always physical brick and mortar businesses, but pretty much every brick and mortar business that I know could benefit from some sort of Google lead generation. But what's even further than that, as you can see right here on the screen, is that you can also use this to start your own successful business, right? If you can generate high quality leads, all you have to do is partner with someone who can handle those leads and handle that back end, right? Let's say there's a young attorney who only has a staff of 3, but he's very good at what he does, and you can come in and say, hey, I'll partner with you and let's be business partners somehow, and I'll take a percentage of whatever it is, and I'll generate all the leads that you can possibly handle. So I just wanted to open that up there. Now, the low-hanging fruit and what we're going to focus on right here is getting that cash flow up for you, getting a substantial amount of cash flow so that maybe in the future, if you want to become a partner in a business and it takes longer to start that business up, but later on down the road you'll have a much higher payoff, you can do that. But let's first get your cash flow up. And so what you want to do is go after the low-hanging fruit, which are these local businesses that are already established, and you can generate a lot more high-quality leads for them, and they'll pay you to do so. So let's focus on that first. But one of the reasons why I think this is such an important skill and tool, and why I'm so passionate, and you should really be so excited about what you're learning, because this is such a valuable skill. Think about this. You're going to be able to go anywhere you want to go to any business and say, I can generate you high quality leads. I can have your phone ringing a lot more next week than it is this week. And I could do it within a week. So this is also a skill that you can leverage, which means you get paid over and over without spending too much time on your campaigns. The truth of the matter is, once you set up your campaign, once you get your landing page done and you set up your campaign, after that you're really just tweaking. So tweaking doesn't take that much time, especially once you have a successful campaign and you're in month number 3, month number 4. You're constantly tweaking, you're constantly improving. I don't want to say that you're doing nothing, but what I'm saying is you can get paid a lot of money without doing a whole lot of work. And what you're getting paid for really is your knowledge, is your skill set. Is this skill set that you're learning right now, that you're about to learn, that's what you're getting paid for. It's not about the time. Okay. Now, Google is going to be the number one advertising platform for a long time to come. People are not going to stop searching Google anytime soon. It's a huge player. It's always going to be a huge player for the near foreseeable future. So if you can master the number one lead generation, the number one search engine, and master how to generate leads, high quality leads from people searching for a need and for businesses, you're going to be able to write your ticket pretty much anywhere you want to go in the world. So let's talk about the power of leveraging Google and why it is so powerful, why I love it so much, and why you should be so excited about this is because you can literally start small, you can do some tests, and then you can triple your business probably overnight, right? So what do I mean by that? Let's say you have a local business client, or you partner with a local business and you spend $50 a day. You use this example. You have a local business client spends $50 a day and just to try it out, and they're like, you know what? hey, $50, I'm getting some leads. I just landed a client that paid me a couple grand. That more than pays for a ton more of the advertising. So if it's profitable, like let's say you just get them to land their first client, they make a couple grand. Boom, now they say, okay, let's increase that to $150 a day. And instantly, you've tripled the amount of leads coming into that business, right? So for the amount they spend for $50, for the amount that they spend for $150, you should, in theory, triple the amount of leads that they get, right? So that's what I mean by leverage. There's very few opportunities out there that you can say, okay, great, hey, let's start a really small test. Let's test $50 a day, and if it doesn't work after 5 days, then we know we have to go back and change some things and tweak it and take a different approach, and we only spent $250 to test that. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, years ago, people had to spend thousands, tens of thousands sometimes on direct mail campaigns and wait 2 months to find out what the response rate was from that direct mail, and if it didn't work, they have to rewrite the letter, and it would take months and tens of thousands. I mean, can you imagine? And now for $50 a day, and within a few days you can tell if it's profitable or if you need to go back and rework a few things. And if it is profitable, you increase your spend to $150 a day, and you just triple the amount of leads coming into that business. So, and then guess what? If it's still profitable, now they're getting $150, they're getting triple the amount of leads, spending $150 a day, and they say, wow, we're getting tons of leads, and we're making more money than we ever made. You know what? Let's go up and spend $1,000 or $1,500 a day. And now they're getting 10 times more leads than they were before. But here's the key, without doing any extra work. That's the beauty of this, is that you can start small, test it, and if it works well, you can go 10 times higher and get 10 times as many leads without doing any extra work. It's simply amazing. If you know that for every $100 you spend, you're making back $150, then you can say, well, why not spend $1,000 a day and make back $1,500 a day, right? Or more. In a lot of times, in a lot of cases, it's a lot more profitable than that. I can tell you there's a lot of attorneys and doctors and people like that make a lot more than $500 a day. They make sometimes $5,000-$10,000 a day off of spending of a very little amount. Maybe let's say $500 or $1,000 could turn into $10,000 for them. Obviously, it depends on the situation, but I'm just giving you examples here. So I hope you're as excited as I am about this. As you can see, I feel very strongly that you're about to be the master of your own future. And what I mean by that is that when you go through this entire program and master this skill of generating tons of new leads via Google, you will be able to write your own ticket for the rest of your life. I truly believe that. And we're going to go more advanced than just Google. We're going to go further than that and talk about other ways to generate leads as well, and how to really maximize to expand your campaigns. Once you start with a small campaign, which we'll go over, and then we'll talk about very focused, very niche, very high quality. Then as you see that's working, you're going to expand a little more, and I'll tell you exactly each step how to expand out further to the point where they'll have more leads than they could ever imagine that they were going to get. So think about that. If you have this skill where you can generate tons of leads, high quality leads from people searching for a specific need and finding that business at the top of the page, you can walk into any business anywhere in the world and say, hey, I can generate tons of new high quality leads for your business. And you can literally, I believe, write your ticket for the rest of your life. Think about this, and I see this is interesting. I see this at a lot of the local businesses where I work at. A sales person that works there 9 to 5 or, longer than 9 to 5 every day, working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. And they're great salespeople. They're very talented and they make a lot of sales and they bring in the money. But think about this. When you master Google lead generation and you leverage it, you can make more money while working less. Once you learn this tool now and you become a marketing master because you've mastered lead generation from Google, the #1 source of high quality traffic, you can make more money while learning less. So, this is really, really incredible. I really believe you're about to be the master of your own future. I really believe you're about to learn the most valuable skill, and I'm going to do my best to support you in every way possible. I'm going to give you all the information. I'm not going to leave anything back. I'm not going to hold back at all. And I just really hope that you appreciate and enjoy this, and just stay focused, stick with it, and trust me when I tell you that you're learning the most valuable skill that I could possibly recommend to anyone.